Yes, finally. But wait, is that right? Weird. I'm so glad we get the battle record set I review last two bad record set, which is record Hans at record Jurassic World. And now we finally get we are now finally get the good one, which is record Ninjago Legacy. And guess who? Yep, Kai Fidos. Oh my god! I can't wait to review this set. Oh my guys, I can't wait. Oh my guys, I can't believe it. I have this set. Oh my guys, I can't wait to review them and see this mode. This build. So let's go. So record Ninjago Legacy 71704 Kai Fidos have 50,000 30 pieces at retail in a 40 box. So let's take a look. With the box first. And you can tell it have the same flame all styles as 2019. And then they show up creamy figures and then they show up features season 3 that it was absolutely rebooted season. And then they show up QR codes to scan this, even though you already have with instructions. So yeah, and it has a Ninjago in all styles here, which is I really love this Ninjago mini figures all styles. I really love it. And on the back they show up Royd, Kai, and two Ninjago warriors, and then they show up Kai in a minifigures play all styles. Record live apps on the inside, whatever, and then on the left side they show up Kai minifigures all styles on the left side, and also the pictures from the front size, which is the main pictures of the box. And then on the back they show up how use it. But and lastly on the back they show up how use it this set, and what this set have, what the box is all. And you can tell the cockpit can open, it have speed shuttle, and the wings have a can movement by having cockpit movement up and down, which is definitely a gimmick at play features. And the sides have a 36 GFs at all the sides, at 43 GFs on the top side as well. This one have a bit size between left and right with 24 GMs, and between size of up and down 43 GMs. So yeah, and then they show up some of scanned from the last season of Record Ninjago TV show, which is definitely a TV series version of Kai Fidos, which is a origin version of Kai Fidos from Record Ninjago rebooted. And yeah, and this design of 3D cartoon looks absolutely that good in my opinion. And I'm glad to see more of Record Ninjago season 3 because I guess that I still miss some older episodes from the past Record Ninjago season 1, so I really like that. And oh yeah, it's Kai Fighters has fly, Lloyd has working to case Ninja Warriors, and the older Ninja Warriors try using cannons to shoot Kai, but also Kai Fighters as well. So now let's open the box and let's see what's inside. Oh my god. Okay, now it's actually already open. Oh boy. Oh boy. And there we go. And yeah, I'm really excited for that. And take a look. It's record lab with a piece of paper. So yeah. But anyway, so here's sticker, and then of course you get instructions here that they show up what next step and how using QR code to scan on your apps, and then they show up for packs each numbers. I mean, and then they show up for packs each them different numbers here. Packs number 1, week need draw me figures. Pack number 2, week Kai me figures. Packs number 3, week write me figures. And packs number 4, week Nano need draw me figures as well. So yeah. And then they show up a final page of Kai Fighter builds, which is page 127. And then we get the extra one, and then we get the extra one to how we using this spray shooter piece, and then show up those parts on your head of your face. And then we get the apps of Record Ninjago Season 2, the board game combined for the older for set. Oh, that is came out nowhere. I mean, I know this is Ninjago, but it's Record Ninjago Legacy, not just Record Ninjago, because Record Ninjago Season 2, this set supposed to be have apps with Record Ninjago so 2020 set, not we have apps of Record Ninjago season 20 board games combined for the older for set for Record Ninjago season 20 set. That is absolutely straight. But anyway, so now link my video of Record Ninjago Legacy Kai Fighters speed build, and now let's take a look with the minifigures first. First off is Ninja Warriors, and Ninja Warriors with Legacy Forces looks absolutely great. And I will definitely skip this set. I already talked about this minifigures in a Goldie ZX series set is the same as minifigures packs was, like it have the same toys of prison, only different. It have different weapons, the almost pieces floor, DMF Series 90, the mask. It's also same as Goldie ZX series set, but also set 2040 and 2060 as well. Yeah, it also comes with 2040, 2060 and maybe 2070 in maxi gift. comes with this same same Ninjago mask pieces, except have a different printing. And also, the face was only comes in total radars that this set has two faces. In the front, you can see so angry that in the right have a normal eyes, but left it looks like got a toggle eyes. Well, for the alternate face looks absolutely is to fix here. Its city size got reversed. This is definitely background version of the flat Ninjago face printing, which is still great looking, and I really expect that. So I really I really love this version of Ninjago Warriors minifigures so far. They this will be my collection. And oh yeah, this set it also comes with the older Ninjago Warriors minifigures, which just have a red katana and nothing else. No almost pieces like the first Ninjago Warriors from this set comes, and just the same face printing like the first droid have, the same torso printing, and the same mask piece, and the same color scheme with of katana with red color scheme. So Ninjago Warriors minifigures, it's still great minifigures. And now let's move on with our heroes. First off with Kai. So here Kai with tournament outfit, floor tournament of helmets series, which is season. At Kai with tournament outfit looks absolutely pretty good as white at core. The legs printing it actually the same as Speed to the Burst, but I do like the medicine, right? It still looks pretty good. And if you take off the mask, you can take a look with the ballot locks of the torso printed at the Kai with tournament outfit, and the torso printed on the front looks absolutely great. As cool and white said, it have the same except different locks and different color scheme of course. And on the back have a fire dragon symbol on the back that looks amazing here. And oh yeah, this minifigure comes with this mask which is matte. They could replace with just normal mask instead mask pieces that it can attach to inside front minifigure's head at the torso piece here. That would be a lot better. We cover just normal mask. At asking for head, yeah, it have the same face printing, the same hair pieces, still ugly, and by the way, the same face printing on the front angry and on the back happy, which is so creepy. Wow, so creepy. And it comes with a comet katana piece with 2 time set. This is the main weapon of Kai weapon for now on. Send like a Ninjago movie, right? Because Ninjago movie has changed anything of like a Ninjago series of character design, right? But anyway, so Kai with tournament outfit looks absolutely pretty good minifigures so far. So yeah, tournament Kai looks absolutely good at tournament Kai. It's absolutely pretty good minifigures overall. And now lastly is Void himself. Void with tournament outfit looks pretty good, but not just it's the same as jungle rider, but it also know that this void figures came out nowhere in this set. I don't see that Roy so big if it was in this set. It looks like they try make Roy become a character of record Ninjago Legacy 2020, like how it did kind in the last years. Ooh, this is ridiculous. They solely place with titanium outfit, which is let's say tournament outfit, like how it did in the record Ninjago 2016 figures packs. That's wow, was cost $50. They got set last year. Now it cost $30. So yeah, they could at least replace tournament void figures with titanium tournament Jamie figures in this set. If titanium tournament Jamie figures is actually exist, if it was in this set. Despite tournament void is still pretty good figures. And now let's do the build next. First one is the other side build. And that is Ninjago Cannon. And Ninjago Cannon build looks fine. I like they using 1x2 slot B7 for slot with color scheme of Chrono Super, which is very good. I really love color scheme of those low B7 for slot. The color scheme fits very well with black and even great, what I believe can be worked for this build, because only every 2014 Ninjago build have even grade too, despite mostly damp alters purple and black. So they could at least replace light gray with black, because only light gray sticks out of this build. The sticker of inside here looks pretty good. I love having Ninjago symbol here. That looks amazing, and it have Chrono Super color scheme, which was absolutely that good. And it's also nice. This kind of build, it actually has a split shooter piece. Like you, oops, sorry about that. And like if you can pause in, it's not easy. Like if you can pause in. Oops, sorry about that. Now for real, if you can pause it like this, it can show up very well, and you are lost these out for good. Which actually is the fix, which is actually is the fix gimmick for this kind of build. The only issue I have that it have the red katana piece. That the only problem what I have, that this color scheme it have actually color with red, that it actually sticks out. They don't have red of this build. They could at least replace with black of something, and still it's fine. It's fine build. It's nothing wrong with this build, except color scheme with light gray and red. So now let's move on with the main build next. Of course, Guy Fighters. Also fix the record to put in wrong size of kind of building with katana size set in a box. The katana connected with cannot have different size with having up to down size, which is this instruction has flip out size. That's why I at least fix it. We connect it. That's what the box show up, and now looks a lot better like this design. So now we get finally Kai Fighters built so far. So here Legacy Kai Fighters build, and the design of this looks absolutely amazing. 2014 Kai Fighters was a little bit bland. Doesn't have too much detail to me. Well, on the back, it's probably the worst one. We have some grease sticks out on the back. It also has some gap here. And have a katana, giant katana piece on the back between on the waist belt. Doesn't fit too much. That was actually cost promo of 2040 version of Kai Fighters. Now thanks to Legacy form, Legacy has actually fixing Kai Fighters build, and it looks absolutely amazing what I thought how it would be. So let's start up with the comic first. And the build of comic looks pretty good. I love the using comic with this wide screen piece, which is the long size to fit very well for 2020 Kai Fighters build as 2040 Kai Fighters comic, which is widescreen piece, to definitely resemble with the original version one. And on inside, it still have a 2040 controller printed on 1.2 slope piece as what already have it, what I believe of maybe something else that have it like the rhetoric 2040, what I believe 2020 will also have it in the total rhetoric 2020 version as well. And if you and you can put in kind me figures. Oh my gosh. You can put in kind me figures here. There it comes. Close it and it can ride. It definitely fits very well off this set. And I will take something to place in this build. That katana something can hold something hold it with this vehicle instead hold it with nothing. And I also like they still using long katana pieces as 2040 Kai Fighters set. And did a good job of that. The sticker of the long slow pieces looks absolutely very nice, and it has absolutely fire design here. And I also like the using they use extra force head pieces, even though they sound it said it nothing to about them, it makes them completely pointless, which this one could remove them and just have it only battle pieces. Yeah, this one could be have just only stick pieces and barrel pieces. We cannot have an extra force pieces, and it makes a little bit pointless here. And speaking for parrot pieces, it's nice they still use a parrot pieces as 2040 for the half. And the sticker of this looks absolutely great. It has a fire design, and it have also some line together, a solid detail here. That I really like it. So yeah, I really love these stickers so much. And on inside build, it has some pretty bad build, but hey, you can at least cover up like this design. But no, it's still having some some bad build, mainly because what I have Pro XD, it's of course the Kolsky with white that it just sticks out of the side that they could at least replace with light gray. So that with having light gray, it doesn't stick out at all. At all, thank goodness. And it's also good. It's alright. It has two more spring sugar pieces that Kenneth already have. It notice Kai Fighters also have a spring sugar piece as well. 2040 have just a pretty bad build sugar piece, like you can put in your fingers and the fingers can be held. Well, the fingers, the promo card serve as they replace with spring sutures in a legacy form, and the gimmick works way better than 2040. See, it works way well, and be careful because it will might lost these out of pieces for good. And asking for Angie's build, it looks pretty good. I love having here sticker, and they could give a sticker of this size as well, because at least with 2040 have at least sticker that makes some of them detail of the Angie's build, and they don't give a new version of Angie's sticker of this Angel build, but it's still good looking overall. And if you take a look on this inside has also sticker as well. It looks absolutely great, so detailed. It also have red lightning cartoony design. And also it's a rolling tiles here that looks absolutely pretty good with this design overall. And for wings, it's pretty much the same build. So the wings build, it's pretty much the same almost. Sorry about that, but I guess so the wings build, it see a little bit the same as Jay's Starfighters, Floor Record Ninjago Legacy, except some of different connections, what I believe, except having Kai Fighter sticker here that it looks absolutely amazing. We have fire, but also a fire dragon symbol as well, which it looks absolutely fantastic. And I wish this is just a chrono gold and not just a dark 10. That would be a lot colorful of fire dragon symbol, like how it did on the back, pretty on the back on torso, on the back, pretty on the torso Kai figures overall. The pretty on the Kai torso back piece overall, but still amazing lucky and still amazing lucky overall. At asking for ranks, at asking for, oh my god, sorry, oh boy, sorry about, but anyway, and for now, at asking for ranks, sorry about that, but anyway, at finally asking for ranks looks also nice. The build of 2040 Kai Fighters ranks build have the all the lucky connection. We can giant katana pieces, blades pieces on this back side. Like they could at least put it in a flat size instead. That's why it's happening in a legacy set, that they actually fix it proper of the katana connection on the back, on the inside build for the wings, that it can move back to the front one. And did absolutely good job for that. I like this. They also use it 1x2 color pieces with color pale gold, even though they could replace with red. And on the back, it's nice to know that they use it 1x2 slow pieces with for a slot on the back wings built. That looks very well and wonderful. Same goes for this engine's build that it's still really good. They still using 2 more 1x2 slow pieces for a slot, but even they use it 2x4 cold pieces with black color scheme looks like a Kai Fighters engine's build. So absolutely record did great job for that. It looks absolutely really nice to me, even though nothing to go out here. And now lastly about this set, that this set has absolutely it's the big gimmick that instead move me wings by having 30 wings of something else like 2014. This comic is actually connected by these technique pieces that it can move me up and down. And guess what happened? The wings can move me up to. I mean the wings got move me to up size. I mean think about it. If you put into down size of the cockpit, the wings were closing. But if you push in, the wings can open up and can move me very well. So the gimmick of the Kai Fighters wings build works fantastic. You can also play with very well, and it have also fun to play with as well if you wanna play with IKEA. Which is I really love this possibility so far. Really aesthetic play features. Oops, sorry about that. Which is a aesthetic play features. Play features. Fun play with, and the gimmick himself works absolutely fantastic. This gimmick works so fantastic. It works very well. It's fun. It's absolutely fun play with this wigs, puppet wigs pieces. Puppet wigs play features overall. So it's absolutely fun to play with. So I really love this play feature so far. Although there are still some promo here. You can tell on the back on the wings inside have some gap here, which is I have no idea how to fix this. And we always don't know how to fix this gimmick ever. So we have no idea how to fix it. This gap set set this set just using plate for M 45 degrees, which is what I believe. Plate A M4 45 size, that it definitely always that it honestly you don't have any way to fix this gimmick. Fix it, that they have no way to fix this gap, especially if you give it some of different pieces. It will might take away from the gimmick one, so it will keep safe if you have it built like this, even though it still have a gap inside here. Not only that, inside of this, if you put in cockpit on downside, it still have a gap of this inside as well and more gap too. Like really. It's actually this gap it's actually small, which is it's okay. So set the smallest gap doesn't ruin this set, but still it's just a the problem of this build, which is because if you put in wings to upsize, you can at least fix it for these gap. It's still inside for this tiny gap. We're still here, but hey, no big deal. There are nothing to complain about them. So no problem of this tiny gap. I think a major problem is this little bit giant gap here. That will be a little bit gap here that they could at least don't need replace. I mean don't need added some pieces to cover up. So you can push it upsize with compact build. And the gap has finally gone, which is it's absolutely easy to fix this. And I think mode like this looks much better. We can remove a gap in on this back side, even though tiny gap on this side is still having. So yeah, I guess that's about it. So now let's do my final thought of this set. Also, it's nice they still using giant katana pieces on the wings build to remind me an origin fossil of Kai Fighters set floor record Ninjago 2040 set. So I guess now for real ending, it's my final thought of this set. So Kai Fighters is absolutely not just amazing but my favorite one. The build is great, the play features is great, and the minifigures is also great as well, despite the good replace right with saying one. And the other side build looks fine. So as a whole, this is definitely great vinyl set. This set has 520 bucks. This is actually 40 bucks. That's mostly 15 bucks. It has mostly 500 to 600 pieces. Well, mostly 40 bucks. Just have it around 400 bucks. Well, this one it's actually 500 bucks. So absolutely great deal for that. And I absolutely recommended them. Especially be my first record Ninjago Legacy 2020 set. I'm sorry Golden Mac. I'm so sorry Golden Mac, but Kai Fighters has beat you because this set get 9 by 8 out of 10. So yeah, both Game Marker and Kai Fighters have 9 by 8 out of 10 scores. Be top of record Ninjago 2020 ranking worst to best. And Gamer Marker at Kai Fighters is probably the best one. But what about Skull Dragon? Let's see that Skull Dragon can actually beat them. That Skull Dragon looks absolutely so cool, and it can beat Game Marker at Kai Fighters. Let's find out. But anyway, so what you guys think is link comment in below. This is Has channel and sign out.